want to bring back, Mary Ellen. If you don't know, Mary Ellen, she is PetPix admin. And so Mary Ellen, she designed this beautiful outfit, which we are currently trying from today to auction it. This is actually our first auction. In PetPix, we never have done auctions before, and 100% of the proceeds will go to Celebrity Catwalk. And again, we would like to support, and we do support different charity and rescue organization. So definitely, if you're a rescue organization or a charity, reach out to PetPix. We'll do our best, and we'll try to help in any ways we can. And I truly believe that each of us, we can definitely, make a difference and help. Mary Ellen, hello there. Let me see if I can do. Yeah, like look at this beautiful outfit. This is fantastic. Look at your picture.
That's yeah. One of my little Halloween dresses.
Yeah, I can see that. And so for those of our friends who are watching currently on Facebook and Instagram, eventually this video will be also in YouTube as well. And if you didn't have a chance to listen to our podcast, which is podcast 102, can you tell people a little more of where do you live and your passion about one-of-a-kind designs for furry kids?
Yeah, I live in Denver, outside the Denver, Colorado area, and started out with two puppies, Pomeranian puppies that I wanted to dress, but one was a boy, and I couldn't find a whole lot of boy clothes. So I thought, well, let's see what we could do. And I did buy a couple of dresses from the designers wear. And the designers are wonderful designers, don't get me wrong, but I looked at it and I said, I've been sewing all my life. Why can't I do this? So I started making them and started selling them. And it just kept going and kept going. And now, now that I've got enough customers to buy everyday things, I decided I really wanted to go into designer couture. And so that's when I started doing one-of-a-kinds. I believe that one-of-a-kinds needs to be designer couture.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have so much fun with it because I'll give you a little secret. When I am making the same dress over and over and over and over, I make the money, but I am bored. And my passion is designing. So when I'm doing one-of-a-kinds, I'm designing a new thing every time. Yeah. And I love it.
And I love it too, because every time when we do our membership and everything else, and you share your pictures, and it's just amazing to be able to see the design you come up with. It's really inspirational. It's really amazing. I know I hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really great, so thank you very much. And friends, I really encourage each of you to try to listen and download our podcast episode. You're going to learn more. So nice to see you there. Hi, Ida. Hi, sweetie. I have Mary Ellen here with me. I'm still waiting for Sabrina and Gustavo. Yes, she's on, she's on Instagram. And Mary Ellen and I, we go back to 2019. And I want to tell you that Mary Ellen, she's a very instrumental person. You do have your full-time, a designer, that's what you do, but you are passionate, you believe in PetPix, and you believe in us making a difference. And you and I, and also Christy, we make a lot of decisions. There are a lot of things behind the scenes of us deciding, where the platform to go, who to invite, who are, our what's to provide more and better to our students and followers and designers, how to support the local, the businesses overall, because now we do have actually friends we follow and help from all around the world. But without you and your dedication, that wouldn't be possible. And I really want truly and sincerely to thank you, Mary Ellen, because without you and, you know, also Christy and everybody else, but you are a very important person to me and our students. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, thank you. I can tell you that since joining PetPix, my business has picked up so much. And it's the pictures. I gotta share this real quickly. It's the pictures. You where else are they going to see your designs to buy besides in a picture? And my pictures were not, I mean, I had this idea that, you know, sew it and they will come, make it and they will come. That doesn't happen. You have to put out something where they can actually see you and see what you do. And my pictures were lousy. And they've improved so much with PetPix that my business has picked up so much. And for that, I thank you so much.
Wow.
That's why I'm passionate. I'd like to see all the designers' absolutely beautiful pictures.
Yeah, I honestly am into this. And I really hope that together we can accomplish it, because a lot of times, even before I created PetPix, I have been, you know, I was looking on the social media platforms and I'm like, I know that this is a beautiful outfit, but it's like, think of it, it's the way the brain thinks. And I actually don't even talk too much about it. I only coach about it and, you know, think and teach people in our membership and courses. But so put yourself, and this is very value tip, put yourself in your client's shoes. Think about you when you go to a beautiful website, or even to Amazon, or to when you look in a beautiful Facebook, Instagram, TikTok account. If the pictures are clean, if you really can see the detail of all these beautiful crystals and stones and details and lace you're using, if you people can see it and try to avoid all the distraction, and really looks professional, even if it's done with your phone, because, you know, I photograph for PetPix 90% of the time. Everything is done on my phone. Our videos are done on the phone, most of them, our pictures, everything. I teach in the membership. I give feedback every week to our members there. And so everything is possible, but it's the mindset thing. And a lot of times, if you think of it, you look at the picture, and you only know the simple answer, like 7 years old child, yes or no, do you like it or not? And if the answer is no, then you lost the sale, then you lost this forward. And we don't really realize it, but the brain sees, is it dark, is it bright, can I see the details, you know, what can I do? And this is how people will decide if they want to work with you or not, or they want to follow your account or not. And I see there's, I use Canva, and that's why I created the Canva, because Canva, it's such an essential key. So it's taking the picture, basically them the 30 seconds rule of editing, and using Canva properly, where I will help you if you need help. That's why PetPix I created in the first place. And this is how, what it can, you know, that this is what we can create here. It's amazing. It's just amazing. You know, by the way, Ida, thank you, sweetie, saying bravo. And I do agree with you. Pictures are everything. Like it or not.
They absolutely are. Yeah. Yeah. I think back, I was not raised here in the United States like you. And my daddy used to just absolutely love the Sears catalog. Well, what he saw in there were the pictures.
Yes.
And without the pictures, he could not have, you know, and I wonder how many items, he was a tool freak. He had every tool in the world. And I wonder how many tools he really missed out on because the pictures weren't as good as something else he bought, you know, so.
Exactly.
Yes.
I do agree with you. Pictures are everything. And I just want to say, sorry, but my phone, it's saying, Vasi, I want to sleep. Hi, Instagram. Sorry, dear friends. Just want to say something. Friends, Mary Ellen, she did not turn her camera. This is the reason you cannot see her. You can only see her beautiful design. She is hiding because she didn't expect to be a guest. I kind of throw her under the bus. I said to her, come on, lady, I have 10 minutes free. Can you jump in? Because today everything is scheduled back to back to back to back. So we can try to honor. I mean, again, we had over 90 more, but over 90 guest speakers to PetPix before we launched the 100th episode. So I was trying to bring back as many as I can. But Mary Ellen, it's important. And, I was so excited for the outfit you design. And again, we are auctioning it.
Thank you.
No, thank you, because you made everything like spectacular. This is our first time, with the dress you created. This is our first time having a reality show for PetPix, and there are many more to come. And it's interesting because we had our members and followers to come up with different names, and the person who picked the name actually it's got a gift. Thank you so much, by the way. I got your message. I know she's watching live, Lily, and Lily's mom, and I'm going to connect with you a little later today. And so it's just amazing that together the magic happened, and just the way you came up with the design and made everyone part of it, and just being so gracious to donate. It's amazing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything.
Oh, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I love designing, and if my designs could go for something good, I am passionate about giving to celebrities and to celebrity catwalk, and to shelters. It's just really important to me to be able to give back. Yes. And so this is a chance for me to do that.
Yeah, well,
we often say between my husband and myself that if he ever wins the lottery, we'll probably end up giving most of it away to charities that we feel are worthy. But yeah, we're very passionate about it.
Well, I know how
my chance to give back.
Yeah, and it's amazing chance to to give back, because I even asked Mary and said, Mary Ellen, can I help you? Because friends, I mean, everything what Mary Ellen is adding to this dress, and she already did it, that the dress is completed. Everything, it's like it's top materials, top lace, a lot of Swarovski crystals, which by the way, now it's shortage on them. All the designers, they know. And so this has a very high value, and you're donating it. And you remember, I asked you, may I help you? And you said, no, Vasi, this is my way to give back. And I really, truly want to thank you for this. It's beyond generous.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. So, and we've got a few bids on it now. So everybody and give your bids. We want to really give back to Liberty for what she and so get in there and
your connection, it's kind of cutting off a little bit.
I'm sorry. My phone is having. We live in actually in Loveland, which is north of Denver, and the internet out here is lousy. I apologize.
No, don't worry at all. The most important is that you are with us here and you're celebrating. And again, you're just here with me. And by the way, I have here comments, and I'm sorry, friends, just to show you. So I'm trying. So this is the Instagram. You can see I also have my old phone here. So I'm checking Facebook, and so I'm trying my best. So yes, but Lily's mom, she says that it is a gorgeous dress, absolutely stunning, and definitely it is. I mean, I think that Mary Ellen did incredible job. I'm excited for the person who is going to dress their furry babies. What I love about it, just want to make sure, friends, you can see here are the sizes. So if you decide that you would like to have this dress and participate in the auction, make sure the size are appropriate for your furry babies. This is inches. Make sure that this is inches, because we do have followers around of the world. I mean, and there are like different measurement system. So just please make sure you are aware of all of those details. And then on Friday, when we are going to announce the winners of all of our giveaways, we are also going to announce the winner of who is going to be able, to get the dress. Again, 100% goes to Celebrity Catwalk. One more time, Celebrity Catwalk is the charity organization of Jennifer, but you will probably know the event Pulse in the City, where I had the opportunity to go in May and take pictures and videos and live stream it. So that's pretty much, we try. And then, of course, we are planning to do a lot of big and great things next month, when we are not going to talk about it, but PetPix on Mondays, on 1st, it's starting our 2nd year anniversary. So the whole month of October, we are going to be trying to raise money for pet organization who support the pet cancer. And we are trying to work with companies and brands who are willing, also like PetPix and like Mary Ellen, to donate a little percentage of their income, or just to donate items for auctions. So we are trying to do and make a difference. And I want to thank you for this, Mary Ellen. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. And I do want to emphasize this next month with the breast cancer that we're working on. I lost a very dear fur baby to breast cancer, and so we need to make everybody aware that dogs get breast cancer too. And she was so sick before we had to put her down, and so that makes me very passionate about the breast cancer month.
I'm not going to cry, but I did lose our kitty cat Shmoo, and it was rough, because I was the person who had to give her the medication. And we try to keep PetPix community positive. We know that we face this, but when you're in the situation, it's very devastating. And so it's hard, and being like, I talk about it almost every day, because there are so many people I coach and who join our membership, our courses, our local clients. And I only know that this is why in the first place I created PetPix, because my clients kept asking me, telling me, Vasi, can you give us tips so we can take pictures? So everything goes back to the fact that there are people who may not be able to afford professional photographers, because I can be honest with you, I don't talk about it, but people pay me a lot of money to be photographed by me. They even travel. They even fly all of their families for me to photograph them with their furry kids, and they're just their families. And I knew that not every furry parent, even if they're passionate, even they can afford the dresses, but sometimes it's hard to go to professional photographers. And there are classes who can teach you professionally how to take pictures, but they're not designed for regular furry parents. They're designed for people who want to become pet photographer, or they are designed for people who have professional cameras. And this is why I created PetPix 2019, because I knew that I want to teach from the bottom of my heart furry parents to take pictures, just simply with using their phone. Because you may not know, if you go back to podcast episode 1, 2, or 3, somewhere there, but my doggies, my Dobermans, who I had when I was growing up, I don't have a single picture of them. I don't have one picture. And I really believe, I want to cry. I mean, I just try, and I recently asked my mom, why we don't have pictures of them? She said, Vasi, I was so focused to take pictures of you and your furry babies. That was in the 90s. So it's not like we had cell phones. We had cameras, we had it all, right? But my mom was focused on taking pictures of me and my sister. And this is why PetPix, I'm very passionate about it. And I will do anything in my power. And and whoever knows me, that when I say it, I really mean it. And I will share with you everything what I learned a decade. And where am I? I have so many awards, so many, like here are my two, this is my award here. I haven't, this is my award here. Oh, this is 2013. Where is it? My two photography degrees are here. I'm right now working on my third one somewhere. This nothing matters. What matters, it's for you friends to have memories, and for us in our capacity and ways to make a difference. That's what it is. Mary Ellen is donating the dress, so all the proceeds will go to Celebrity Catwalk. Every one of you, it's making a difference, even with the pressing share, It's just amazing. So thank you, Mary Ellen. I'm sorry, but I had to say, it's not like going through this with Shmoo, which, by the way, I can show her portrait. I do have my portrait here of Shmoo. I have actually two portraits of her. This is the artistic one here. And so I was the one who caught her illness, and I was the one who had to feed her. And unfortunately, I dropped off my mom to the airport, and I photographed for a calendar, for a pet calendar for a kid at the same time. I wasn't there when she left us. And I don't want anyone to go through this like me. So that's why I encourage each of you to take pictures. Even if you're not in the picture, just please press this button. Just press the button. But anyway, I'm sorry, I went too much. I didn't mean to go there, but that's why I'm so passionate about the podcast, about all the amazing people we know, we invite, they share their knowledge. So each of PetPix followers don't need to struggle as much. Sorry, that's how I feel, I didn't mean to talk too much, by the way, but it just happened.
No, I totally agree with everything you said. Totally.
So friends, embrace it. I made a decision last year, because after all of us, we went through everything. It's my choice to be happy. There always will be obstacles and other individuals. And that's why we have Inspirational Friday, when I come every Friday and talk about gratitude and etc. Because we have a choice. There always will be negative things, but how do you accept the information? With a smile or with sadness? I pick the smile. So
yes.
By the way, can I show you something here? Can I show you something?
Yes.
So in between the break, and I know that Lily Pope, she's there. She messaged me, thank you, sweetie. And I'm very grateful for your friendship. So can I just show you this here? Okay. So I opened in between the little break, I had, I walked doggy, I walked Chico outside, and I said, let me open my mailbox. And so look at what I got. And let's open it together. It's for my daughter. She was so sweet to make something for my daughter. I don't really talk too much about my daughter, but my daughter, it's because today it's about the guest speaker. It's not about me, but my daughter, it's 5 years old. She is amazing. She loves furry kids, and she loves taking pictures of them. She's one of my motivations. Let me just see here. And
she is a doll.
Look at this beautiful dog. Look at this beautiful cat. Look at this. Lily, it's gorgeous. And let's see here. I'm like, I have to hide them again because, we need to open it. Look at this. Thank you very much, Lily.
Oh, how cute.
Thank you. So my daughter's birthday theme was unicorns. And so Lily was so amazing to ask me what is Rosie's favorite color. So Rosie, my daughter, she loves purple. And so I'm saying this, that if any of you would like to have one-of-a-kind glasses, which, by the way, Lily, which you can see there, okay, you can see here, Lily Pope, she creates one-of-a-kind sunglasses for furry kids, but also for humans, even if she's known as the furry kids. I also have, very amazing gift, another gift from her. And also really thank you so much for being so generous to donate one of your amazing pair of sunglasses for our giveaways. But look at this, look at how adorable. She's going to have a blast. I can't wait to take a picture of her and Chico. That's so cute.
Oh, that would be so cute. Lily does incredibly good work. She just does incredible work.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you for coming in my life. it's just amazing, and it's like really fantastic, really she makes like a difference again in a global level. And it's so amazing when she share with me sometimes some of her designs, and I'm like, I wish I was doggy, but humans, we can benefit.
Yeah.
So now my daughter will look so cute in fashion, and I'm excited. Again, sorry to my sister. I hope she's not watching this part, but she always get this very like, like she always makes sure that our kids look great, which I do the same. But now it's Rosie is going to be the only person who has these sunglasses. So, no one else around the world is going to have the same one because it's one of a kind. So thank you so much. That's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
And I'm going to wrap it back. So Rosie doesn't know that mommy had fun opening it to share. Gratefully, she's too young to have social media. And that's how pretty much, yeah. So yeah, by the way, hi to everyone who is watching again, Facebook, Instagram, and eventually YouTube. But thank you very much to Lily Pope for the very special and amazing gift for my beautiful little pumpkin princess. And I'm putting it back, so now she doesn't know. But and just before we are done, can you tell people just like 1 to 2 things, what is the meaning behind the scene in PetPix? Like, if there was one thing you love about PetPix and what we have built together, what it would be?
Building the memories is one thing. I took pictures. I've taken pictures all my life because I love the memories. I love looking back and to make them look better. Memories. That is most important to me.
Yes, memories. My God, you're so right. It's memories. Talking about memories, like this is my mouse pad. It's so old. It's even a little ripped, but it's my memories. That's what it is. This is a portrait I took of Chico probably now 6 years ago, maybe more, 7. But this is what it is. It's memories. And this is what, friends, that's why PetPix exists, to help you achieve the same with your phone. That's what it is. And you know what? Actually, I did not tell this, but my photography friends, because I joined 3 photography organizations and I'm on the board of my local organization for over 7 years. And so they thought that I'm crazy, that I want to specialize in pet photography. And I said, you just watch out. I'm going to make it. And now mom told me that there is a girl in my own country, Bulgaria, who apparently is so inspired in a good way from me that she wants to become the pet photographer in my country, considering that we are now probably 7 million, the population, which is very small compared to US. And I don't think they have pet photographers. So I'm really excited, but just it shows you that memories and really kind of follow your dreams. And even sometimes some of your family members or friends may tell you that you cannot do it. Mary Ellen and I and Ida and everybody else and Jennifer who came today, who was on PetPix podcast, we are going to tell you, to each of you, that you can accomplish anything and everything you like in this life. It may not be easy, but you can do it. Do you agree with me?
Absolutely. I thought I was a good photographer until I met Vasi. And then I realized how bad the pictures were. And I wished I'd known her 5 years earlier.
Yeah, I think that they were okay, but listen, 5 years ago, I wasn't ready to teach. I needed myself to go through a curve, and people may not realize. I mean, I know, like, we actually in photography field we have names for shadows. Like 2 photography degrees are not easy to get and to teach photography. But I find the way to simplify it, that even 7-year-old child can get inspired and start taking pictures for less than 30 minutes spent with me or watching my classes, of course, or membership.
Yes.
It's, but I'm honest too, right? I'm honest. because I will tell you the truth. I value your time, but I value my time. So in the membership, and this is why people ask me from where to start. Well, first of all, the membership, if anyone wants to join it, it's only $1 for 14 days. You cannot lose anything. And then it's $19, so it's less than $20. But very soon this will change. So whoever jump on board with us for now, which you can find at petpixacademy.com, you're going to have the founder rate. So nothing is going to change for you. But I will tell you the truth every week. I will tell you the picture is dark, change the angle, trying to update your social media profile, your bio. I say the truth. So, and I teach quite a bit. It's not for everyone, but it's worth it.
Oh, yes, so worth it. So worth it.
Yeah.
And you're saying, that's not good. You need to do this or you need to do that. That's a teaching experience. It's wonderful because then I know where to change. I mean, if you always told me that it was just beautiful and everything was just fine, I'd never learn anything.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I look at and it's so funny because even when I photograph, I tell people that the way I see things, I not only see the pictures itself, I am actually able to project how people would feel when they see your picture.
Yes.
And if the picture will attract, like I had a student who reached out to me and they said, Vasi, can you give us some feedback? And I'm like, well, I need to know, especially the pet businesses, like I need to know who is your ideal client, what is your goal. Even for my regular, like regular people, furry parents, like I need to know what's their final goal. Some people who join PetPix want to only learn how to take pictures. Other, they want to be brand ambassador. There are so many types of students we have and followers that I will give you feedback, but I actually see what your people see, which is sometimes good and bad. Because I will tell you the truth. But it's
well, the way I look at it, you have put it even to the smallest of things, like, okay, the dog is not white enough, or there is a spot right here, or things that I don't even see, and probably the normal person wouldn't see, but it makes the picture more appealing.
Exactly.
And once you do those things, it may, like you said, it may be something very small, but once you change it, it becomes a lot more appealing.
Yes.
So
exactly.
You may think that that Vasi gives you is important.
We lost you for a second. Mary Ellen, we lost you for a second.
Am I here now?
Yes, now I hear you. Yes, we hear you. Yes.
Okay. I was saying that if Vasi gives you, if you give me a small correction, I could say, oh, that's too small, it doesn't matter. Or I could make the correction and then look at the picture and go, wow, that made a difference. Mm-hmm. And so that's a lot of what you've taught me. You've ridiculous, but and just even in the small things, they make a lot of difference.
They do. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for noticing that. Because again, it's not about sometimes what we see; it's what about our brain sees, and that's how we are going either to win or lose it. And again, people are not aware. Like people, they just don't know, but they know yes or no. That's the simple answer: yes or no.
Yes.
And sometimes, truly, it's you just going, just one step left or right. Sometimes this is how easy and simple it's the fix, and that's why I believe, like in this 30 seconds editing rule, and people ask me, all the time, like nowadays speak all the time to podcasts and pet radios and you name it. I mean, people invite me all the time and they ask me, so Vasi, what apps do you use to edit pictures? I'm like, I just use what iPhone gave me. Of course, I do very artistic and upscale and out of the box editing, which I teach in my editing class and Canva class and the membership as well. But the 30-second through editing is just with my iPhone, and the same with you. You have an Android, so with the same. The things are the same. Exposure, it's exposure. Shadow is shadow. And I use like 5 tools to edit, and less than 30 seconds is drastic. And on top of it, nowadays with the videos, we edit the same way, because I edit the same way. That's the funny part. So, people, dear friends, you don't need to invest money in fancy app, but you don't need to. And another thing I like, and I'm going to hold here for a second my phone. Another thing I like, it's when people what they tell me all the time. It's about the editing for sure. They ask me about the editing and how many apps. And also people keep telling me, Vasi, you save us tons of money, because in a good way, you tell us that we don't need to invest for these backdrops or for these lights. What do you think about this?
I agree. When you asked me one time how long it took me to edit my pictures, and I said, around 30 minutes. And you went, oh my goodness, that's awful. But now I'm happy to report that I don't take 15 or 20 seconds to do. I have my editing tools, and I just go right to them, and I just go right through as a process, and it's over and done with.
Yes, that's what it is. It's editing. The editing, it's just like kind of it's a workflow to phone editing or to computer editing, and you can do it. Again, you don't need anything fancy. It's just about, it's a system. Everything, it's a system. That's it.
And the apps are free that I use.
Exactly. What's my favorite thing? Free. And max what I will pay for Canva, which is like about $12 a month. I mean, I cannot live without Canva for the pro version. And then I have like one other favorite app, which is about $20 a year. And that's about it. But there are so many times people would say, Vasi, I want to buy a background, I want to buy these slides, my pictures are dark. And I'm like, okay, let's first see what you have at home. Let's see. And in the membership and even the home studio class, I encourage people to take pictures of their layout, and I tell them, move your lights, a little left or a little right, change the angle. And that's how we don't need expensive stuff. If we know how to utilize what we have and max invest just a little bit if needed, that's what matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I never will forget for April, in the beginning, before she joined PetPix, when she was using her Tiffany lamp to light, and she did a pretty good job. But nowadays she uses I think 6 or 8 lights. We taught her well.
Yes,
that's really awesome. And then I just want to again encourage you, friends, go download all of our episodes. You can go to Apple Podcast, Spotify, or Amazon Music, and just download, hashtag us, tag us, take a picture. Julie, it's coming here. And you have a chance to win lights. And Mary Ellen, I want to thank you again for being with me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And, I will see you in the membership at 4, which is in 1 hour from now. I love you. Thank you very much for everything.
Love you too. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. And now I want to welcome Julie Lannister. So, Julie, you look fantastic. Look at you, lady. Oh my God. And so, for those of you, if you don't know Julie, but everyone knows Julie Lannister, everyone knows beautiful things. But let me tell you. So first of all, I want to say that you're an amazing friend of my new inspiration. You just created such a beautiful outfit, one of a kind. And just you also paint of some of them. And it's so funny because I told you that I have quite a bit of your clients who are PetPix. They join our membership and they will post pictures. And I'm like, this is Julie. So thank you so much for finding the time to be here with me today and celebrate.